Hello everyone, it's Zahava. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm super excited because I'm going to be going to check out for the first time a small independent bookstore which is not too far from where I live. I have never been there before, so it's going to be just as exciting for me as it is for you guys, and we're going to take a little tour around the store. I'm so excited to take you guys shopping with me. I don't think I've done a shop with me video, I don't know, ever. So yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy the content. Let's get right to it. So here we are standing outside a small privately owned English bookstore, which we are going to go in and see if we can find some nice books. All right, you guys, so I am back. Thank you so much if you guys are still here. I am excited to show you what I picked up from Librarie Clio, and they are out in Pointe-Claire in Montreal if anybody wants to go check them out. Definitely worth the visit. I found that store really charming. All of the books I picked up were from the sales section. I picked up two that had percentage discounts, both of which were 35% off the cover price, and then the other four I picked up were all on special for 2 books for $10. A couple of them I didn't know anything about, and I did have to look them up on Goodreads, but a couple of them I did know about and had heard about and had seen going around BookTube, so let's show you what they are. The first one that I got here was The Silver Bone by Andrei Kurov. So this is a translated Ukrainian author, and it is a mystery thriller. That's as much as I know, but I don't know anything else. If you guys have read this one and you have experience with it, let me know if I made a good choice. The second one I got was actually on my Goodreads want to read list. So it was actually already on my radar, and this is Voyage of the Damned, and this is by Frances White. Now, I don't really know anything about this book. I'm kind of going in blind, but when I went to check the ratings on Goodreads, I saw that I'd already marked it as something that I wanted to read, so I must have heard about it on BookTube somewhere, because I put it on my want to read and I don't currently own a copy. So I figured for $5, can't go wrong. I found a copy, which you guys may remember having seen in the video, of The Great Divide by Cristina Henriquez. And yeah, this is a Jenna's pick. This is just lit fic. You guys are probably familiar with the topic. It has to do with the construction of the Panama Canal. I think that's what I remember reading on the book flap. But yeah, I just saw this one. Again, it's been pretty popular. I picked it up. And the last one that I picked up, which is the only paperback in this book haul, is Songs for the Broken-Hearted by Ayelet Sabari. And I'll read you what this one says, because I found it very interesting. A young Yemeni Israeli woman learns of her mother's secret romance in a dramatic journey through lost family stories, revealing the unbreakable bond between a mother and daughter. So there's two timelines in this, 1950 and 1995. In the 1950 timeline, thousands of Yemeni Jews have immigrated to the newly founded Israel in search of a better life. In an overcrowded immigrant camp in Rosh Ha'ayin, Yukab, a shy young man, happens upon Saida, a beautiful girl singing by the river. In the midst of chaos and uncertainty, they fall in love. But they aren't supposed to. Saida is married and has a child, and a married woman has no place befriending another man. 1995. 30-something Zohara, Saida's daughter, lives in New York City, a city that feels much less complicated than Israel, where she grew up, wishing her skin were lighter, her illiterate mother's Yemeni music were quieter, and the father who always favored her were alive. She hasn't looked back since leaving home and is rarely in touch with her family. But when her sister Lizzie calls to tell her their mother has died, Zohara gets on a plane to Israel with no return ticket. Soon Zohara finds herself on an unexpected path that leads to shocking truths about her family, dangers that lurk for impressionable young men, and secrets that forced her to question everything she thought she knew about her parents, her heritage, and her own future. I picked this one up just basically because I liked the cover and like the little blurb. So that's for this one. If you guys have read it or are familiar with it, please let me know what you think. Now, the last two that I picked up were both hardcover. These ones have been on my radar as well already, so I'm really happy to have found them. These were each 35% off. I'm not sure why these were on sale. The original cover price for this one was $37.99 and the other one $34.99. But maybe it's because they fell down or were damaged or something, but they don't look damaged. So I'm not really sure why they were on special, but they were, so yay for me. So the first one is a copy of Northwoods, which, as I understand, is a whole bunch of little vignettes that take place in a cabin in the woods, and they take place over various periods of time, which is, I think that's what it is, if I'm not making a mistake, because I remember when I had DNF the Starless Sea, somebody in one of Goodreads reviews down below was saying that Starless Sea reads a little bit like Northwoods, or that Northwoods would only be like, or that somebody maybe would only like Northwoods if they like short stories anyway, because Northwoods has to do with one singular setting, but a whole bunch of people inhabiting that setting over, decades of time. I think. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but I think that's what the premise is. But I knew that I was interested in reading this one. If you know me at all, you know that I really like short stories. I'm a short story girl. So yeah, I'm going to give this one a go. It had been on my radar in any case. So I'm happy to have found this one. It cost me like $21 or $24 with the discount, something like that. It cost me $24, including the discount, that one, because I have the bill. Okay, the last book that I picked up is The Future by Naomi Alderman, and this one here was also at 35% off. It's a hardcover, and it ended up costing $22.74 before tax. So I think I did really well. Altogether, I spent $70.80, and that includes $3.37 of GST. So I think that I did pretty well. I'm very satisfied with that. I was able to buy 6 books from an independent bookstore. And yeah, I mean, that just makes me feel super great. So thank you so much for coming book shopping with me today, everybody. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I will see you again in the next video. Ciao for now.